Etiquette in today's business environment can be a confusing subject with differing expectations and evolving norms of behavior. This video will help you make positive choices in 5 distinct areas. First, in the workplace, second, online, third, on the phone, fourth, in social settings, and fifth, while using mobile devices. You might be asking yourself if etiquette is worth your time and attention. After all, etiquette sounds a bit fussy, like which fork to use at the dinner table and maybe even old-fashioned in today's fast-paced business world. However, professional etiquette is really just another way of saying respect, that you respect the people around you and respect the culture in which you work. Poor etiquette is a barrier to successful communication and can undermine business relationships. How others view you as a professional depends to a large degree on your attention to etiquette. No matter how talented or innovative you are, the impression you leave behind depends on how well you treat others. No one wants to work with rude or embarrassing people, and poor etiquette can destroy the morale of any workplace. Digital devices and constant connectivity can make matters worse by depersonalizing communication, so etiquette is more important than ever. If you work in a conventional office setting, you will probably spend more time with your colleagues than you spend with friends and family. So we will give you a few tips on professional etiquette, starting with the first zone in the workplace. First, respect other people's time, such as showing up for work and meetings on time. During meetings and conversations, don't interrupt, even if you need to correct someone. Coarse language and profanity have become more common on social media, but articulate professionals don't need profanity to make a point. Dress appropriately and practice good personal hygiene. Office cultures vary from formal to casual, so when in doubt, dress a little bit more formally or modestly. Respect personal space, knock before entering offices, and don't barge into someone's cubicle without being invited. Don't gossip, it's a waste of time and often disrespectful to others. Be mindful of noise levels, particularly in open plan offices. Lastly, keep politics and other volatile topics out of the workplace.
As we all know, there are distinct areas of etiquette during work. And for my part, I will mainly talk on online etiquette. So, as an employee, when you are connected online with colleagues or customers, or whenever you represent your company online, especially in social media, it is important to take care to overcome the limitation and risk of digital media. Firstly, which is the most important thing, is to avoid personal attack. In this era of globalization and development of technologies, everyone can be a publisher once they are connected online. The damage is done the instant something is tweeted or posted online. What is posted online can also be reposted and continue to live long after the original message has been deleted. The form of the harm can be much more complicated too. People can incorrectly take a comment you make out of context, so always bear in mind that digital is forever and there are no turning back. You need to be extra cautious to what you write, as it will affect the morale of the office and it also probably affect its productivity. Next is to practice safe digital hygiene to avoid infecting your company system with malware. As a precautionary steps, always keep virus operation and system up to date. Besides that, don't ever click or open suspicious link or files from unknown senders. Third, don't share inappropriate material, whether it's jokes, photos, or anything else that doesn't belong in the workplace. Using GIF, emojis, and memes sometimes are good at making communication not to be dry and too formal, but explosive use of it are unprofessional and it should be used minimally at work. So, it is important to review your message before sending and make sure it follows all basic expectations of spelling, punctuation, and capitalization. Lastly, you need to respect off hours times, as others may have obligations such as caring for parents or children outside of work hours.
For my part, I will present about etiquette in social meeting. Sometime we will spend in public meeting with our client or as representative of our company. The most important point to remember in this situation is you are in fact representing of your company. There are some etiquette that we should apply, which is number one, be mindful you are represent your company in public. Don't say or do anything in public that you wouldn't say or do in the office or our workplace. Number two is when introducing yourself, briefly describe your role in your organization. Number three, when introducing other, help them ease into a conversation by sharing a little bit of information one or both parties, such as our business partner, that maybe our client did not recognize them. Number four, when dining, choose food that are easy to eat. Do not eat or order heavy food while discuss business. It is not proper way anyway, such as lobster or other kind of seafood, because those food need you to wrestling with the food. So it's not a proper food to eat while meeting. Number five, be conscious of the social or business balance. If other appear to want to have a more social check, don't force the conversation towards business.